What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Dev. Patty Room 2006. This is Patty Room Sports Talk. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button down there somewhere. Yeah, so I just wanted to congratulate the Ravens on sending 7 players to the Pro Bowl. I want to say we one of a few teams, short list of teams that sending 7 players or that many players to the Pro Bowl. So it's good for our front office, our organization. We are a first-class organization. You can ask around. It's good for our players, good for them and their families. That's extra check. Good for the team. You know, it's just good. It feels good as a fan sending 7 players, even though we are focused on the bigger goal for Super Bowl this year. But Pro Bowl, if we can send them, let's send them. So we got Justin Tucker, Morgan Cox, Zeus Jr., Matt Judon, Calais Campbell, Marlon Humphrey, and Pat Ricard. Our special teams is A1. Justin Tucker is the best kicker in the NFL. I think we would say Morgan Cox is the best long snapper in the NFL. I'm pretty sure there's a couple teams that argue with me, but as of now, I'm rolling with Morgan Cox. 7 days out of 7, 365. Zeus Jr. Good for him. Crazy year for him, just how it's been a crazy year for the whole team. Starting off at right tackle, moving down to left tackle when Ronnie Stanley gets hurt the game after signing his brand new contract. Zeus Jr. is just making an impact, holding down that left side like no other. It looked natural, and it's going to be interesting to see if we can keep him around. I really do want to keep him around. I know it's going to be a little difficult because the money going to have to work, and there's going to be plenty of other teams who would pay him to be their left tackle, and we know this. So I just hope that we can keep him around. I feel like he's a staple in Baltimore. Obviously, everyone knows his father played for the Ravens. It just feels good having him on the team, on the offensive line, being a keystone in the offensive line moving forward. You know, Pat Ricard. Oh, man. Everybody loves Project Pat. Block like a madman. Sacrifice his life for all the backs. Lamar. On film. All the offensive line pundits in the media love him. He just blocked like a madman. He's just one of those guys who you want to go to war with. And I like how we even get him a look early, maybe get him a look late, because you know he'll give you more. He'll give you more production. He'll go harder if that's possible. Defensive side, Calais, you know, it's been a rough year for him in and out the lineup. He started off very good, pass deflecting everything. Obviously, the plays that stands out is the play on Baker Mayfield versus the Browns where he tipped it and Marlon intercepted it. And many more run stopping. So it's good to see Calais go even through a rough year, you know, because, I mean, everybody know what he's capable of. Everybody know what he brings to the table. Matt Judon, it's good to see him go. Don't get me wrong. I like how the world views him. They hold him to a very high regard. You can even hear commentators talk about him even when the game is being played, how he's a great pass rusher and he applies pressure. And I believe for the money he wants, you know, Baltimore fans expect a certain level of production, like 12, 14, 16 sacks maybe. You know, I don't think that's being far-fetched. That's what we ask, because the money he wants 16 and up of the elite pass rusher, then I think it's fair we could want 14, 15 sacks. You know, I think that's fair. Marlon, top 5, top 3, top 1 cornerback in the NFL. No surprises there. Franchise record this year in fumbles forced with 8. And he hold the secondary down. He is the leader of the secondary. Him and Marcus Peters leads it. And I believe Marcus Peters isn't having that good of a year. He's having somewhat of a rough year. He's been having some rough weeks. But all in all, Marlon's been the most consistent with the forced fumbles, been in the lineup. Obviously, he caught COVID, but he still came back and made an impact. Rashay Higgins was having nightmares about him. Fumbles, forced, having nightmares when we played the Browns. But, yeah, so yeah, obviously let's just get into the elephant in this room. Lamar Jackson, he did not get into the Pro Bowl. I'm not happy about it. So the Pro Bowl quarterbacks from the AFC is Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Deshaun Watson. Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes. Super Bowl MVP. He has MVP. The boy is special. Even though I'm a Lamar stan, I'm not gonna get on here and cat. Pat is a great quarterback. He does it all. Can move. Make the throws, strong arm. He lead his team. They trust him. Good for him. Good for the Kansas City Chiefs and what they doing over there. Whatever. Good for Pat. He got that. Josh Allen, he's been having a great year. A lot of people thought he had a lot of bust potential. A lot of ones in the media, a lot of popular ones in the media to be exact, thought he had a lot of bust potential. But he looked good. He looked good. Strong. He just got that Brett Favre feel to me. Gunslinger, but it's really a gunslinger. Like, he really can put it in there. Stephon Diggs is making an argument for best receiver in the NFL this year. The route running, the hands, the awareness, the even going to the ground. He's just been looking amazing this year. I like to say that's my cousin. That's my cousin. That's my guy, Stephon Diggs. But anyway, yeah. Josh Allen, good. Yeah, no problems with that. But Deshaun Watson. Now, Deshaun Watson he's been having better games. They went on, I want to say, a 5-game win streak after Bill O'Brien got fired. So obviously everyone knows Bill O'Brien is horrible. I mean, he didn't even get a first-round pick for DeAndre Hopkins. Like, he's an idiot. But they went on a little win streak. But I still feel like Lamar is having a better year. Granted, we're still in a playoff run. We still can finish 11-5. Don't get it twisted. 2,400 passing yards, 21 passing touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 99 passing rating. I don't even need to look at the numbers. I know them off the top of my head. Over 700 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns on the ground. It might be 800 yards rushing. You might got me there, but it might be 7 touchdowns on the ground. I just feel like he need to be in there. Now, ultimately, he might still get in because Pat and Josh Allen, the way it looked, they could be the AFC Championship. You never know. It could be us. It could be someone else. So if things fall whatever way, Lamar still could be there for those who do care that much. I would so much rather be preparing for a Super Bowl. But if he makes it, so be it. So, yeah, I feel like Lamar, it was a lot of adversity this year. People in and out of the lineup, COVID. Play calling's been erratic. Hollywood, up and down, inconsistency. Mark Andrews, inconsistency. Lamar Jackson's inconsistency. Let me hold him accountable as well. He hasn't been hitting all his throws neither. Offensive line, obviously, you know how that's been shifting. We lose Ronnie and Fluke have been in, and Will Holden got some bump before, and Tyree Phillips and Ben Powers and Skura. It's just been, oh man, it's been a merry-go-round at offensive line, but no excuses. It's a no excuse in NFL. Not about to sit up here and go on a random excuses because no one cares. Y'all don't care. No one cares. No one cares. Everybody it's about wins and losses. A short menu, but disappointed Lamar didn't get in. But anyways, just more bulletin board for him to work harder. Just go harder. You know what you got to work on. You got to become a better passer. No one questions him on the ground. Running left, right, spin, whoop-de-doo, jukes. No one has any issues. But once we get these passes consistent, just the passes he has to make. He ain't even got to go out there and prove that he is Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or just be yourself. Just be the best version of Lamar Jackson. And I feel like he is going to learn that. And I have faith. I got faith in that quarterback. I mean, that's our guy. That's what we rolling with. That's how I'm riding with. I know a lot of people out on him, but that's what I'm riding with. That's what me and my people riding with. So, yeah. I just want to make a little video about the Ravens and our Pro Bowl players. I'll be making a video getting prepared for the Giants. Talk about this playoff picture is getting crazy. We gotta depend on the Steelers, which is wild. The irony. We need the Steelers to beat the Colts. We need the Steelers to beat the Browns. Or we need the Raiders to beat the Dolphins. We just need one. We just need one. The Colts, Browns, or Dolphins to lose one game and we slide up in. But we got to take care of our food first. Like I keep saying on these videos. We got to take care of our dinner first. Got to eat our food first. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, yo, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Big Dad Padded Room Sports Talk. It's Padded Room 2006 on Twitter. PADDEDROOM 2006 on Twitter. Yeah, big trust. Meet me outside the bank. Whoop-de-whoop. It's all just trust.